Hello, hello, and welcome to Women Fly Global. And we're here with may I say, Captain Giselle Bendo.
Who's one of a woman here in the country who's flying Airbus.
Wow.
Yes.
Welcome, sister,
I'm so
to
honored to
our
Great.
Women Fly Global. Well, actually, we told you about the story of the Women Fly Global, and I wanted you to tell the world globally how exactly and what is the feeling of being a woman pilot.
It's very overwhelming, and it's just really great to be one flying up there, and free of anything in your mind. It's just really great, and it's just overwhelming for me. It's just interesting. Every day is every day is the same day. So every day you encounter different things, different people, different. You fly with different people and different. You go to places and you have breakfast there.
You eat different kind of foods from time to time.
I know. Food is great. The ambience is great. Everyone's great. Everything's great.
And you meet a lot of people. A lot of us, a lot of people around the globe are wondering what is about up there and how to be a woman pilot. And how to be a pilot, exactly, literally. Most people are asking me when they meet me, actually, sister, that like, wow, you are a woman pilot. And so that's why we come up to this show, the Women Fly Global. Oh, and men fly too.
Yes.
Right, Captain?
Yeah.
That's the main reason why you are my co-host. It's
Yes.
just because exactly men flies as well.
Yes.
So tell our viewers what exactly and how you can become a pilot.
Yes.
Well, you have to be at least 18 for one, and then you just have the courage, just the courage and determination for you to be a pilot. Because if you don't have that, then you have no place in aviation industry. That's for one. Me, I've gone through enough, and I've gone through different stages in my life where you hurdle a lot of stuff, and because it's a masculine world, for one.
True.
And I'm a woman there.
It is a masculine. Well, exactly. Televiewers around the world. These women pilots that are very close into my heart ever since when we started flying. We were always meet up at the airport and fly
Yes.
together in different places. And right now, I exactly have this opportunity to really get her busy schedule, both of us, and now put these things together in action, in a real action, and really show you that we exist and we
Yes.
are women with wings, and we are a women who are like you. Look at this, Captain Jex. It's
Yeah.
totally beautiful.
I thought she
And
was the stewardess.
well, this is an issue. Well, actually, just people just had an issue with me that I am a flight attendant, and I said yes, I can be a flight attendant, I
And
can
a
be a
pilot.
pilot, and I
Yes.
can be whoever. I am what I am. So, Captain
Yes.
Giselle, tell the world how and what obstacles you've been through in the world of man's world in aviation.
Yeah.
Well, there's this being machismo. It's well, women before doesn't exist in that industry, but before, well, I've read some books that there were women also during that time, World War II and pre-war. There were women already flying the small planes as well as the warplanes. Then that gave me some interests that women can be also in that kind of world,
All
in
right.
a man's world. So
Women can also exactly whoever you want it to be.
and women can coexist with men, and
True.
that we can't level men's masculinity or their strength, but we can level with their intellect.
Yes.
Amazing,
could I ask
amazing.
something?
Sure.
Since I'm maybe not a college graduate yet, but was this your first step in college?
No,
What
unfortunately.
was?
Well, my mom wanted me to be a doctor, but unfortunately, I hated blood so much. So I shifted to aviation, which is my number one dream. Since I was a little, I really wanted to be a first Philippine astronaut, but we have here already.
So,
Yes.
well, you
Yeah.
also wanted to be an astronaut. So, I am not the only one who wished to be up there. And if I will really going to have a chance to be given an opportunity to fly up there, sister, you will be my co-pilot, or you will be my captain. You will be my captain. And it's really Captain Jex. So, it's about time that all women, especially here in our country, should be able to get out of that what you call box in the world, and watch out, this beautiful woman in one package can really fly an Airbus, this
Wow.
big Airbus. And sister, I wanted you to tell us what exactly is your feelings when
You're
people
flying.
ask you and when you're flying, and how does it feel for you right now that you achieved that greater heights in your life?
Well, I have different encounters, you know. Some people would always mock me when even on my uniforms, and they would always tell me, they would always ask me, are you the pilot? Can you even see I'm wearing my uniform, you know? So I have different kind of stuff. And
So you experience a lot of obstacles, a lot of
Yes.
these discriminations and
Yes.
everything. And how do you overcome that? And how would you be able to have that kind of I mean, a message to a lot of women out there that maybe, who knows, there may be a lot of women out there that would really love to be in aviation like us, like what we do here and abroad and overseas and around the world. How and what would you want to tell them as a message to really let them feel to overcome their fear?
you should always have an attitude,
Alright.
but a good one, you know. And then it's just women in every institution and in every small institution, the women is there at the back, you know, and women is empowered by something, and that thing.
Women empowerment.
Yes.
Exactly. And then you should always have this thing in your mind that women shouldn't always be at the back of some men, you know. Women should always be there to empower men as well, not just for women.
When you were a teenager, did you have problems with your parents in going to aviation?
Well, yes. They really objected the thought of me being a pilot.
So now, is your mother has a problem as well being you being one of a student pilot?
No, actually, she doesn't mind at all. As long as I finish my college degree, I can be a pilot. But even though I'm not in the graduation stage,
All right.
I could still be a pilot.
So your parents has no problem about
Yeah.
your chosen field,
True.
that you want to be able to add more positive and good skills for yourself.
Yeah, and
So-
overcoming your fears as a
And
as
what
a
is your
student.
fear, Captain Jex? Can you tell me?
Actually, when I was I'm still a teenager, but when I was a kid, I was scolded by my mom if I didn't go to med school. Actually, yes, med school, nursing.
So
yes.
everyone seems like all our parents wanted to be a typical old thinking that everybody wants to be a doctor.
Yeah,
like
true.
when someone are a doctor, everybody wants to be a doctor. When somebody wants to be a nurse, everybody wanted to be a nurse. And right now, with these global demands, we are all in need of pilots around the globe.
Yes.
And I think this is going to be a great message, open gates for everybody else out there who are watching. And you guys seeing the beautiful pilot out here beside me.
Yes.
A very long time friend of mine. We've been flying together, had a lot of fun together. And right now it's really, really hard to get your schedule as well. It took us so many months to get on a schedule to be with you. And we were so really very happy to see you, that even though you are so busy out there traveling around the globe right now, you had given us this opportunity to really be here with us in Women Fly Global.
Yes.
So the Women Fly Global will tour around the world. That's why
Yeah.
I've chosen this field as well,
Yeah.
because not only we fly around the globe, but we also meet a lot of wonderful people.
Yeah, taking the seriousness aside, is it really serious up there when you're flying the Airbus?
Well, you have to be serious in a way that that's your job, and you're carrying a lot of not just people, but responsibilities on your shoulder. That's for one. That's very serious job. But on the other hand, you can enjoy life, you know. I mean, you can,
you don't need to be so
can even
serious
party
out
You
there.
know? For Christ's sakes, you can even party there, but not drinking, you know.
Once we have to discipline ourselves to be up there, up in the air, because we have so much responsibilities
Exactly.
behind our work there in the cockpit. There are hundreds of people behind your back that you got to be responsible. And I think it's all about discipline,
Yeah,
fly.
yes.
That is very aviator. And that's why we're here today. Ladies and gentlemen, Women Fly Global brought to you our very own Captain Giselle Bendong. Originally, tell us more about yourself. Where you from, and
What do
which
you
part
do?
of the island?
Oh, I I hail from the island of Mindanao. Well, it's a small place. It's called Iligan City.
Wow.
We're famous of our hydroelectric power.
All right.
And practically grew up there, but I've had different high schools. Sure.
Iligan City. One of my best friend watching right now in California. These are all from Iligan City out there. We have woman pilot from Iligan as well.
Beautiful ones.
It's just a small town. I'm a small town girl, but my thoughts isn't small and wasn't small. It's kind of big.
That exactly what we are so very, very keen about.
True.
Even though you grow up in one corner, that a small island. Well, I think everybody of us went to different kind of island on this planet, and it has nothing to do with what kind of place you grew up with. Actually, if you really think big, and your vision is big, you can make it big.
Exactly. Women fly global. That's it.
Yes.
There
That's
we
anything,
go.
Yeah.
Is a women fly global.
And wings of wonder. If you have wings of wonder, then you can be a pilot. And just not be a pilot, just be you, and everything will just flourish. Everything will follow. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Amazing, Captain
yeah.
Jex. What can you say about our guest today? This is really something
She's
amazing.
wonderful. She's pretty. She's
Yes,
yeah, she's
not
very
only
pretty.
just being a pilot, but she is in the whole package of
Yeah.
everything.
True. She could do anything.
Yes.
See? Anyone
So-
could do anything if you want to.
I am what I am.
Yes.
This is really amazing. I'm so speechless with our guest today. And this is one woman with a lot of achievements. Not only a pilot, a woman with her own vision, with her own independency and her own business. Woman who can also be into showbiz, anything, whatever her heart can be,
Yeah.
she will do it.
Yeah. And talking about showbiz, are you planning to be in showbiz?
Nah. I'm very contented with what I do right now, and I'm gonna tell you one thing. Aviation is like more than even like show business. It's even worse.
It's even worse than show business because we are all like an actor and our own
We're
actor.
all actors and actresses in our own
Stage. In
yes,
our own stage.
in our own stage. It just so happened it's an airplane, So, it's a very hostile world right there in show business, I would say. But I think it's quite interesting. But for me, I would choose what I am doing right now. I'm very happy and I'm very contented, and it's just really great,
So there's no place for any business for you out there in a show business or something. We already are. Whew, it has been a rough day.
Very.
Rough journey for us today.
Yeah.
And even though we still wanted to stay more longer and talk about everything, not literally about flying, but we're going to be right back for the next show. I'd like to thank you, our sponsors, Manila Aero Club Flying Academy,
More air services.
Mora Air Services, El Mora Hotel,
New
Global
Robin.
Connection
Yeah.
24/7,
And the New
ticketing,
Robin.
and a New Robin Group International for fashion, new life, new style.
Yes. And we'll be right back. So sit back, relax, fasten your seatbelt, and we'll see you next time here in Women
Women Fly Global.